Hello and welcome to your morning dose of starting your beautiful day and this beautiful week. My name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks, and today we are heading and bringing you headlines. This is Souk Business Landscape. What a day to start. Now, hand your coffee, pick up your cup, make it sweet as you like it, as we tell you the headlines, and you can go up and read all about it. Now, look at the headlines that the world is discussing from business publications from continent to continent, Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. As we do this together here on this show, remember to take it outside the ring as we continue engagement online with the hashtag SBL. And remember, our entire handle is just short and simple all across at Souk News TV, be it on Facebook, be it on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, at Souk News TV. Now let's go and seek the juice and the sauce and let's get to it. And also for everyone out there, now we also have a beautiful darling sister who is particularly on right now, testing the IL 104.9 FM. Yes, you heard that right. So listen to it, have some fun while we keep the gear rolling, and join us on and across all social media handles. It is time for Souk Business Landscape. So hey, wake up, get the coffee, smell it if you like, take some good gulp, and let's get it rolling. We'll go and take a very short break, and when we return, the headlines will hit you just as it is. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. This is Souk Business Landscape, and our flight takes us to the beautiful city of Kenya. Let's look at what the Business Daily Kenya has to say. Half of firms face delisting in secret owners crackdown. Firms have up to November 30th to reveal beneficial owners. Regulators meant to aid tax evasion, money laundering fight. Now, this is one particular thing Kenya is trying their best to get it right. After that protest that people said, this financial bill is not going to work. So every places where production is happening and government is not seeing revenue, government is cracking down, left, right, center. Now, IMF is also upset by Kenya's move for 193 billion shilling UAE. Okay. When we see this sort of headlines, we kind of pause, then ask some very particular question. IMF upset, okay. Kenya move for 1 point. We don't want to look at what the ending of that particular headline is. Go pick up a Business Daily and get to read about it. But why is IMF upset? They are a financial house. The country is on their own. They are independent, mind you. So when you are upset or not, they are doing business. If the business favors you, good. If it doesn't favor you, good. Is a UAE debt? Yes, we understand. It's Kenyans? Yes, we understand. So keep your upset and your anger in the coolers. Let Kenya sort their issues out. Cost of running the national government rises by 12 billion shillings. Now, this is one that should concern every African. We keep looking at, say, okay, how can we cut costs? How can we bring down the humongous amount governments, politics is getting governments to spend across Africa? This is our home. So if we can't get that, then I think a lot of this money is we go into some other developmental issues. So if the national government in Kenya is spending more to the tune of 12 billion, there's a whole lot to read. So pick up the papers, go to that headline and read up all about it. Leave no line untouched. Business Day South Africa. Now the major headlines are saying this and we hit you with it. Move to block Paymon's purchase, obstruction in part to end SARU deal. Okay? For those concerned and for those that have shares, those planning to buy shares, those thinking of taking up the company, whatever dealings you have to do with them, go pick up the papers and read all about it. It's all there in the papers. So are they sensationalizing it? Find out. Truth, find out. Just there, find out. So go pick up the papers and read up all about it. IMF team to update view on South Africa's prospect. You're wondering why I'm giggling. This is those particular times where you now get to ask yourself, hey, it's IMF more like the class monitor in Africa holding the whip and telling everybody stay in line? Should they be the ones that determine what happens in your country? I'm just talking, hey. So just go pick up all the papers and read. Financial Times UK. Lodge towards trade barriers, stoke policy makers fear for global recovery. Okay, let's get to see a little bit of what it's saying. Political risks threaten outlook. Okay. Go pick up that papers and read all about it. For issues that really gets the people talking and working, we will talk about it a bit. For this particular one, go pick up the papers, Business Day UK, and read all about it. Trump tariff plans sharpen alarm, rules-based order in peril. Still pick up the papers and read all about it. Get to know what the fear of Trump is doing. These are good times. The election is not far, it's just days away. So pick up the papers and read all about it. Influence of big money kicks off a new era for football. Now, this is the side that you sit back and ask yourself, who is making the money? Which club is losing it? Who is going to ownership? Who is losing the ownership? Now, football ownership has undergone big changes with the arrival of private equity, sovereign wealth, hedge funds, and billionaires. That we can say, yes, we know about that. Now, the deep pockets of institutional capital has resulted in an outbreak of lawfare. Now, for some nations, some football commissions, some bodies, they have a way of making everybody compete favorably. It doesn't matter how rich or who is taking over or who is buying. But at that too, we still see some other clubs in sub-nations also being above the law to some extent. So hey, go up, pick up the papers and read all about it. Sport is business. That is the first thing you should know. Sport is business. So it's a particular climate doing the business well and good. Africa is time to emulate. Blue chip profitability at risk from French tax rises. Okay, let's get to see what the body is saying. Luxury, defense, and construction blue chip companies are among those likely to face significant higher tax bills under Premier Michael Barnier's belt-tightening budget, denting their profitability this year and the next. 2024 and 2025. You will see that on page 5. Remember, companies and everybody set up business to make profit. So once that profit is touched, you hear the cry. Now, let's also get to see this particular one, elections. Donald Trump has a global to-do list, and it's a big read on page 13. Check it out, Business Post. Bangladesh is next. But once it has to do with the elections, just go and read it up. Those are news. These are news that go stale after the elections. Then we move on to something else. Bangladesh Business Post. EU sees opportunity in Bangladesh rapid renewable energy expansion. It's nice. When Bangladesh gets into trouble, everybody hands off. When the troubles are almost over, Everybody come partying. Bangladesh, I hope you know what and who your friends really are. So go pick up the papers and read all about it. We'll go on a very short break. When we return, Souk business landscape. It's still here. Don't go anywhere. Drink those coffees and get ready for part 2. Welcome back from the coffee break. This is Souk business landscape, and we are still on business post Bangladesh, the darling when everything is rosy. Now, what do we have on the papers? Dhaka stocks continue to bleed as confidence wanes. Committee formed as the Dhaka Stock Exchange fell 149 points, dipping below the 5,000 mark. Okay. So what exactly is the committee going to do? What are they going to find out? What are they going to see? What are they going to investigate? Whose points are they going to show up? So pick up the Bangladesh Post and read all about it. Another one, BR encouraging agri-product transport by special trains. That's good. Agri-product transport by special trains. Africa, I hope you can see these particular headlines. I'm not sending you to what the details are, but this particular headlines. So if you can't say special trains, we need the rails and the trains in the first place. I'm talking to Africa though. Now let's keep going. Gulf Times Qatar. Gulf Times Qatar is where we head next. Qatar set to have the strongest growth in road freight in GCC between 2023 and 2030, says. That's nice. Now, these are the kind of projections you really want to see. Not just on papers, not just on headlines, but in reality. Can they do it? Go pick up the headlines, pick up the paper, and read all about it. Also on Qatar Times, Millionaire secures 262 million reals EPCIC contract from North Oil Company. That is on page 10. So go out there if you are an oil expert, pundit, or someone who is really interested in investing in that sector or know what's happening there. Then go to page 10 and read all about it. We'll go to the next. Global funds look to India as financial market jitters pick up. That's good news. That's really good news. India is up, the jitters are out, and the market is on the fly. So go pick up the papers and read all about it. Financial Express India is where we head to. Market gurus see muted returns in Samvat. 2081. Okay. Concerns over earnings, growth, weak demand, and geopolitical conflict. Now, these are things that should spur you to go pick up that particular newsprint and read and digest. Slowing urban demand, hot, fast-moving consumer goods growth. That's also in India. Okay, now whose projections are this? Whose stats are this? And who is rolling this out? Pick up the papers and read. Rising cost dent Indians margin. 424 selected firms grow at just 6% in Q2. That's financial year. Okay. If those are good possibilities, we don't know. We're not sure. But go pick up the papers and read all about it. We'll go on another very short break, and when we return, Souk business landscape. We'll give you some good headlines, and you go read it up about every single one of them. Don't go anywhere. My name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks. We will be right back. Break, so you've had enough sip and you are up and doing. This is Souk Business Landscape, And my name is Chooks, John Rogers Chooks. Remember, this is Souk News, where we are all about positivities. So there's no better way to start your day than on Souk News. Now we go to Business Day Nigeria. So for those that are wondering, yes, this is where we're going to call it quit for today on Business Day Nigeria. Investors flock to mutual assets, mutual funds as asset jumps 39%. Now that is good news. So for everyone that is putting their money down there, just go and read all about it. All about it. Good news coming from Business Day. Now, also remember this. It doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter what you're feeling, it doesn't matter what you're winning. As long as you keep trying, then there are possibilities if you don't give up. Now, Business Day, dollar funds, assets, value nearly triple on Naira devaluation. Okay, that particular one hits the cheek and bites the tongue. So for every business person out there, read all about it. You are going through this particular one right now, but how do we come out of this quagmire? Read all about it, and solutions has to come. On this note, I want to say thank you very much for hanging in there with us and going through the headlines with us and going back to read all about it later today. Have yourself a very beautiful Souk day. That's a beautiful day. And for everyone in the market, remember, this is your station. Everyone in business, this is your station. There's no better place to be than on Souk News. To every member of the crew that has brought this to you, we say thank you very much. To Patrick, to Gladys, to Amaka, who is producing, to Ikena, who is also producing, to the camera people, Black and Austin, I want to say thank you very much. My name is Chooks, Joe Rogers Chooks. We'll do this again on Wednesday. Remember, keep being Souk. Have yourself a beautiful day.